Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalrin, and a lot of changes are happening. First of all, as Combat Rogue is getting removed, it is replaced with the Outlaw Rogue. So a lot of you playing Combat Rogue might be wondering what are the changes, and today I'm here going to talk about the basic changes of what's happening to Outlaw specifically, or I guess to Combat specifically, and how it's going to be reformed into the Outlaw Rogue that it is planned to be in Legion. First thing is Reveal and Strike is gone, and with Reveal and Strike we are losing the extra combo point possibility for Sinister Strike, which is also gone. We are losing capability for extra damage to finishers, and that is our offensive finishers as well as a stun for Kidney, which used to be an 8-second stun. So capability of that Reveal and Strike being gone is completely gone. What we do also have replaced in Sinister Strike with Saber Slash for a better variation of an ability, I would hope. The reason I'm hoping it's a better variation is because it has such a high reward out of it on an RNG. So Saber Slash will deal moderate damage and generate 1 combo point. Has a 35% chance to generate an extra Saber Slash in it. So if the ability that costs 50 energy will hit twice in a single hit. So that's basically like almost a 50 energy discount. On top of it, the ability on its own gives you a chance to generate an extra combo point, because when it does have that 35% chance to trigger a second time, it'll give you a free pistol shot. Pistol shot gives you moderate damage at 40 energy as well as a combo point free. So one time use of 50 energy can give you a second hit for that 50 energy, no energy consumption added, and then a free combo point with extra damage with pistol shot, ranged, no energy consumption added. So Saber Slash gives you more of a reward kind of chance for the ability on its own. So instead of spamming one ability and the other, you actually get a lot more reward out of it. So a lot more reward in terms of building combo points, dealing damage, passive amount of damage generation, and overall damage. That's one of the things that Saber Slash is bringing in, which I am excited for. Slows will not be baseline for Outlaw Rogues, kind of like with Crippling Poison. Crippling Poison made it such an easy job to slow down your opponents, because on any auto attack, any damage and ability, you have a chance to slow, as well as Shiv to reduce your enemy's slow movement speed to basically a crawl. Outlaw Rogues are going to have Pistol Shot, which will reduce your enemy's movement speed, but at a 40 energy cost. There are other talents, PvP talents as well as class talents, that will allow you to either catch up to your enemy or slow him down. You have Grapple and Hook to basically shadow step to an area location. You have a talent to increase all ranged for all your abilities, even ranged abilities, by 3 yards so you can catch up to your enemy. An ability where you run 15% faster at all times in movement speed. Then there's PvP talents to root your enemies, slow your enemies, as well as catch up to your enemies. So there's multiple ways of slowing enemies down or catching up to them. All you will have to do is plan out how you want to make sure that the enemies are staying with you and staying on you. You are a melee class, and losing that slow is going to be a little bit detrimental if you're not able to manage for it, so just watch out for it in the future. The insight mechanic is completely gone. There is no longer insight mechanic for Outlaw Rogues as far as we see. It seems like a lot of our damage is going to be sustained, and we are going to have cooldowns in order to deal more damage, but none of them increase our damage directly. We still do have Adrenaline Rush, and we still do have a Killing Spree, although Killing Spree is a talent now. Adrenaline Rush will still fuel us with energy. It won't increase our damage by any amount. It'll give us a shorter GCD reduction on some of our abilities for sure, but for the most part we can expect for Outlaw Rogues to be high amount of sustained damage with some capability with talents to line up more burst. With this insight mechanic gone, we are no longer going to be hitting like a wet noodle before we have any insight, but we are also not going to be dealing as much damage as we do when you have deep insight. So to be able to give up this kind of massive burst at late game I think it's fine to give it up when we don't have such weak amount of damage prior to the late game. I think it's completely fine, honestly, and it's just kind of exciting just not to be attached to this kind of like burst model that would just basically slow down your gameplay, or force for you to play catch-up mechanic while everybody else has a one button to press and bam, you got burst. So that is something to expect out of Outlaw Rogues. Those are the 3 things I think you guys should know when playing Outlaw in the future. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. My name is Dalrin, and I'll see you guys in the next video.